brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this New Year's Day matchup. It's the Bears and the Niners, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So here are the Bears banked up to start their initial drive. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Eric Armstead in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And Lance now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of goal line number 3. 4 yards on the ground for him so far. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Mitchell. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Lance. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They'll run on first down. Herbert, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Fields. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Armstead has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt. 3-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Touchdown, 49ers! Elijah Mitchell with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Fields now to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. He's going to try and go deep again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but
now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. On first down, Herbert. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Out of the gun, Fields. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now Fields.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Third and long. It's Fields. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
Touchdown! It's complete.
Darnell Mooney.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Santos with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Lance. The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. Mitchell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he gets everything he could into this one. The trajectory's good. It's definitely online. It just needs a little more oomph behind it. and it'll wind up falling just shy of the crossbar.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Flushed out right. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, it's Fields. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Fields. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Fields. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now it's Patterson. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Now he steps away. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 39, Lance. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 7. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
2nd down at 5. And now they'll throw with Lance.
Eluding the pressure right.
And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 3rd down, it's Patterson. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a hole to avoid the contact.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Handoff comes to Montgomery. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Fields on 1st down. That's complete to Mooney. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Dorrance Armstrong able to run him down for a loss of a yard. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Fields. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And they'll move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Lance now on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Back now here in Santa Clara. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. The Lance going to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's got this down to the 35.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll try the left side. Mitchell. Tackle made by Justin Evans. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell. And he'll go down at the 28.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Cordell Patterson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here. The closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Now Gold for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Fields. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Fields. They still can't get it. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll look to throw. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll look to throw.
over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Flush to, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Here's Cohen now to return.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is, if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If you make someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
Back to Montgomery on second down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
Out of the gun, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
To throw is Fields.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Here comes the Bears punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done, now part 2. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, Lance completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Montgomery. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 51 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. On 1st down, it's Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. From just shy of midfield, Fields. Flushed out right, and he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Fields throw on target to Godwin here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs rolled around, so that